What's good, you guys? It's me, your girl, Miss Nick, aka Nikki30263, and I'm coming back to you guys with a quick video. I mentioned in my Sultry Gray video that I had recently got a sew-in at Walk-In Weaves by the Weave Express, and I told you guys that I was going to share with you about my sew-in and the details on the whole thing. And some of you may or may not know or may have heard about the $50 weave shop or the weave shop, which was started here in Atlanta. I'm not sure which one was started first. I'm not sure if it was the Walk-In Weaves by the Weave Express or it was the weave shop that began first. But I know that for the longest I've been following the weave shop, which started in Decatur, Georgia, and has expanded all over Atlanta as well as other locations up the East Coast. And they're a very popular, very well-known shop that specializes in strictly nothing but hair weave extensions. And I'm saying all this to get to my point. Because they've become so popular, my sister and I were looking into getting a weave, and at first we originally decided to go to the weave shop, which is the $50 weave shop, but it was going to be on the weekend, and on the weekend for the weave shop, they only take walk-ins, and we just kind of assumed by looking at a few videos on YouTube that the wait times would be too long, and we just decided that we were gonna not go to the $50 weave shop or the weave shop, and we were gonna find another location that could give us the same thing for around the same price, because there are several other hair salons around the Atlanta area, around the metro Atlanta area, that offers the same type of deal. You get a sew-in for $50, and if you want other things done to your hair, it's going to cost you a little bit more money. So upon me Googling weave shops in Atlanta, I came across Walk-In Weaves by the Weave Express, and I was greeted, I clicked on the link and I was greeted by this very catchy song. I can't even sing it for you because I don't know it, but it's like time you click on the link, the song comes up. So I'm searching and clicking throughout the website, and I was like, okay, they look like they offer the same thing. The only exception is that they were very detailed in their description of how they would go about laying the tracks in your head for your particular style. And the way they named their weave package deals was the Rising Star, the Celebrity, the Icon, and there's another one that I can't think of right now, but it was very cute, very catchy. So I called all three locations because I was looking for an appointment, because I didn't want to have to just walk in there and be like, okay, I need my hair done, because when you walk in, you're put behind everybody else that's there. So it's like when they get to you, they get to you. So I was able to get an appointment at the Dunwoody location. So me and my sister, we drove to the location or whatever, and we get there and we were greeted by a very nice, friendly receptionist. We of course arrived like an hour and a half early for our appointment because we originally had some plans, but they got canceled, so we just decided to go ahead and go up there and get it over with. We were greeted by a very friendly receptionist. We walked in, we signed in. She helped us decide what we wanted for our hair styles, and she told us how much the price was going to be. Of course, there were several people that were already there that were in front of us, and we knew that we were going to have to wait because we were early anyway. So the way the process goes is they send you to a braider first. So you have an individual in there that's going to braid your hair down. It's going to braid the base down for the sew-in. So the good thing about this salon is that they do the whole nine. They'll shampoo your hair, they'll shampoo your hair for you, and then they'll go through the weaving process. Whereas in some locations for the weave shop, they want you to come in with your hair shampooed, period. Shampoo, condition, and blow dry. They're just gonna braid it down and sew it in. And the Weave Express gives you that option to do the same thing. Of course, me and my sister had went through the process of shampooing and conditioning our hair the night before, so when we came the next day, all we needed them to do was to braid it down and sew it in. So the braider braids my sister's hair. Then after they braid the hair, she goes sits in the chair for the stylist. She sews in the hair, cuts it, styles it, and you're out of there. My sister was serviced by a lady named Tiffany, and I was serviced by a lady named Connie. Both of them were very friendly. They asked us what we wanted, how do we want our hairstyle, and they gave us what we wanted. We were both satisfied when we left the salon. The braiders are also friendly. I don't want to leave that out too. We were both satisfied when we left the salon, and we definitely have decided that when we want another sew-in, that we are going to go back. However, my sister was saying, of course, like she's not gonna be doing any driving because she don't drive on the expressway. But she was saying she wanted to go to the location that was closest to us, which they have 3 locations: one in Dunwoody, one in Buckhead, and one in College Park. College Park is the closest to where I stay. So of course, College Park did not, I guess they didn't have any appointments available, because when I called, she said she was going to call me back, and she never called me back. So that's why we ended all the way up in Dunwoody, which is all the way up 400 for those of you that are familiar with the Atlanta area, which I don't mind driving. But overall, the experience was very great, very pleasant. It was very clean, neat, and organized in there. It wasn't like some salons, like me growing up in a salon and being around the salon industry all the time. I'm going to salons where they were just nasty, hair was all over the floor, it was just cruddy, and it was like, I really don't want to sit down for you to do my hair because it's just nasty in here. It was very clean. The staff was very friendly. It was very organized. It was quick. I'm not saying we were able to get in and get out, but once they got started, it was like a continuous, ongoing process. You didn't have to wait until they finished with someone else before we had to, you know, get our sewing done. So it's like once we got braided, we were able to go to the chair and get it sewn in and then styled and go. And we said that we would definitely go back to the Weave Express. What I got was the celebrity style, which is basically where they cut the tracks and they lay them very close together, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And I'm not sure which one my sister got, but she got the one where they laid the tracks like an inch, like either a half an inch apart or an inch and a half apart. I'm not sure, but she was very pleased with hers. As I stated in my Sultry Gray video, this is the Saga Remy, Milky Way Saga Remy hair, and I did curl this with the Remington clipless curling iron, and it gave me these pretty waves. The way I got it styled before I left the salon was in baby doll curl ringlets. So I'm very pleased with my hair. I will be going back, and I'm not gonna give a review on the hair just yet because I want to wash it first to see what happens. I'm not experiencing anything like I was experiencing from experiencing from my weed nightmare video. Just so you guys know. You guys are still commenting on that video and leaving crazy funny comments, and you just make me laugh at myself because I was so mad. I was in there saying words backwards and stuff, and I didn't realize it until after I saw the video again. But anyway, if you're ever in town or if you're in the Atlanta area, I would recommend to you guys going to the Weave Express. I have not been to the weave shop, so I cannot necessarily say one is better than the other. But if for some reason you can't get in at the weave shop for whatever the reason, or if you just whatever the case might be, the Weave Express walk-in weaves by the Weave Express is a very great alternative. And they do a very excellent job, and the staff is extra friendly, which I really liked. So if you ever go to walk-in weaves by the Weave Express in Dunwoody, Georgia, tell them that Kelly and Amber, I'm Kelly by the way, that's my real name, Kelly and Amber sent you guys. So until next time, ladies and gents, peace and blessings.